Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the DTM Trophy Qualifying. We apologise for the delay. We did have a red flag in the DTM Qualifying number 1. So that's why we're around about 10 minutes late, but better late than never, of course. We're here at Assen for today's qualifying session. We've got 2 races for you this weekend in Assen as well. And well, if practice was anything to go by yesterday, qualifying is going to be absolutely sensational. Welcome aboard. Hopefully you're all going to enjoy yourselves this mighty, beautiful morning here in Assen. And well, let me know where you're watching from around the world. Say hello in the chat, get yourselves involved. I am watching the YouTube chat today. And let's have a little bit of fun, shall we? We've got 20 minutes of qualifying action. 3 points are on offer for pole position, 2 points on offer for second, and 1 point on offer for third spot. But again, good morning. And there we go. We can see already in the chat there are some very impatient people in the world. We can't help red flags, ladies and gentlemen. We cannot help red flags. These things happen. But as we know, it takes a couple of laps for the tyres to get warm on these cars. I don't expect to see any lightning time straight off the bat. But once they get going, the times will tumble. It will be exciting. And, well, it normally is the last car across the line that tends to get the performance out of the car and the tyres. So expect there to be some shocks near the end. Prasad Yadav watching from India. Welcome. Hopefully you're all well. So yesterday, Nico Verdonk was the fastest in free practice 1 with a 45.7. Then we saw a 45.6 in free practice 2. It was very close between the top 6 drivers. It's the usual suspects, as you would expect. In the championship running order, though, Ben Green leads the way by 10 points as it stands to Will Tregurtha. Michael Schraden is in third. He is 38 points off of top spot. And we've got Jan Zimmer, Nico Verdonk as your top 5. Tim Heinemann, Moritz Lerner, Theo Uverhaus, Lucas Mauron, and then Matthias Salonen are your top 10. But in terms of the team championship, we've got FK Performance Motorsport. They are on 154 points, and only 2 points behind then is CV Performance Group. So yeah, super exciting to see how this goes down today. Bertram Lauritsen, I am Mr. Actrovision. Welcome to the stream there, buddy. Watching from Russia, nice. Philip supporting the FK Performance team, brilliant. From Germany, love to see it. Watching from Belgium, Nigel, there's always a Belgian. There is always a Belgian, that's a fact. Not sure what that means, but there's always a Belgian. So a lot of drivers are already into the pits, and we see this pretty much every single week. Normally it's the FK Performance team and the CV Performance teams. They both do indeed sit in the pits for the first 5 minutes of the session. Nico Verdonk doing the same there in the Toyota. I think Will just did a little wave to the camera. I'm not sure if he knew he was on camera, but I'm sure there was a little wave there. That was pretty cool. How are the KTMs doing? We'll find out, Lorenzo. We will find out. No times have been posted as of yet. Lachlan watching from New Zealand. Nice. Momchilo, how you doing, man? Early morning here in San Diego. Nice. The Americans in force once again. Great to see. Turbo vibes. We need some of those vibes. We need some turbo vibes. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Emma P from the Netherlands as well. Nice home soil for you this weekend. Greetings from Moldova. Nice. Welcome, bud. Melissa is bored. She's from Australia, Sydney. Lovely. So 15 minutes, 20 seconds to go. And as you can see, no one's really in too much of a hurry of getting a lap time in, to be honest. Is that smoke coming from the back of that KTM? Something doesn't look right there. Oh, no, actually, all good. All good. Just finding themselves some decent track space, I guess. That's Florian Janitz. Florian Janitz was very quick yesterday in the number 23. So expecting to see the KTM right up there, I would imagine. Philippines as well. Daniel Molina's from Australia. Nice. Olanaise is from Norway. Brilliant. Marlowe's from New Zealand as well, from all over the world. Georgia, the home of Georgie Kincladze. What a legend. Stefan Cox, purple, in the number 91 Toyota Supra. I am wonderful, thank you, Emma. So Stefan Cox, she's about to find herself on provisional pole position here. Had a topsy-turvy day yesterday in practice, but it seems like already coming out in force right now. And actually, that is a very quick time indeed to start the session off. A 146.1, and that will not be the pole position, don't get me wrong, but that is a very quick time for your first flying lap. So Stefan Cox is here to party, that is for sure. As David Gerban's second, Reinhard Koffler is in third, Janet's fourth, Sandra van der Sloot in her first drive in the DTM Trophy, driving for Team Driver. She just saw the pink car there, the BMW M4. Currently in P4, as Sophie Hoffman has just popped it up into P2. And we're about to see Reinhard Koffler come across the line in the number 24. They look very similar to the two KTMs. Actually, no, that is the number 23. Sorry, it's Florian Janets. Across the line then for Florian Janets, and it is provisional P1 of 45.2, and that is the quickest time we've seen all weekend. But then Reinhard Koffler does a 44.8. So already we are nearly a second faster than what we saw in practice. And the KTMs, they look super fast this weekend. So I can't remember who asked the question, how are the KTMs looking this week? Oh boy, they are looking quick. Theo Uverhaus, who looked very fast yesterday, he is in fourth. Ben Tuck then. Remember, our first ever winner last season in round 1 at Spa. He puts himself up into, or he tucks himself into P3. I'm here all week. I'm here all weekend. You're in the train to Assen. Nice. Julia? Well, at least you're not, if you're late, or there's been a delay, at least you're not missing the action. That's the main thing. You are seeing what's going down. Across the line then for Stefan Cox. Up to P3 we go. Yesterday in free practice 2, we had 60 plus times deleted. So yeah, we may see the times pop up on the screen to the left, but we've got to be wary because 5 to 10 seconds later, we may see them disappear. Track limits have been a big issue for DTM Trophy drivers. And that will indeed continue to happen, I think. Florian Janets then, the number 23 is gone. Purple through sector number 1. And we know that purple's a good color. That means you're the fastest out of everybody. Blue, though, isn't a good color. That means you're slower than everybody, and you're also slower than your own best time as well. Green on purple, what we're looking for. Reinhard Koffler in the 24 then. It's currently gone green, blue, so again, not, it's 45.69, so it's not going to be a quick time here. Florian Janets, though, across the line, flooring it across the line, should we say. And is Janets going to improve? It's still second position, it's a 44.94. They win a test, actually, Daniel Molina. They do win a test for DTM. So yes, I guess they don't move up, but they do get this as a test. We've had some laps deleted already. So car 91, car 34, car 31, and car 35. We've had their lap times deleted. Stallschmidt then puts himself up into P4 for his first lap time. Sorry, P8. Sorry, he's in the car number 4. Easy to get confused. As that's Sebastian Cornely. It's going to be fine. Used to open wheel, single seaters. Racing for the Liqui Moly sponsor. And he's racing for the Eifel region that we're at. Oh, here we go. So just a little bit late on the brakes, maybe? Right, Janets. Ooh, Janets, good reactions. Yeah, just a little bit too eager on the power there. But yeah, Sebastian Cornely, who we're watching now, he's actually racing for charity. So he's racing for the Eifel region that were devastated by the floods just a couple of months ago. So yeah, if you guys would like to get yourselves involved in supporting that very, very worthy cause, the link is racehrdonation.com. Leave a message, say you were watching him in the trophy and whatnot. That'd be fantastic. But yeah, the link is racehrdonation.com. all one word, raceHRdonation.com. He's raised nearly 10,000 euros for the Eifel region, so amazing to see. And he's also looking to do a full season next season, so it'd be nice to see that Liqui Moly car for sure, because it's a very nice looking car. So as it stands though, with 9 minutes to go, we're over halfway already here. It is absolutely flying by. The two KTMs are P1 and P2, but none of the championship contender BMWs or indeed Tregurtha have realistic, well, they've not put a time in. It's as simple as that. So we're waiting for them to come in. 19 cars this week, 5 are indeed missing. How you doing, Mattis? You're watching from Belgium, nice. So I'm assuming you're a Nico Verdonk fan. So Reinhard Koffler then is on provisional pole. Florian Janitz still in second. Theo Uverhaus in third. Lucas Maron has popped himself into fourth position. Ben Tuck is in fifth now. Stefan Cox in sixth. David Gerban, who got his first ever top 10 last week, or 2 weeks ago at the last round. Considering he is, along with Ben Green, the only 2 drivers on the grid now. I believe those two are the only 2 drivers. Ben Green and Gerban, I think, are the only 2 drivers that have raced in every single DTM Trophy race ever. And Lucas Mauron, actually, as well. So there's Lucas Mauron. There might be a couple more, actually. But I think there's only 3. So those 3 drivers are the only drivers to ever race in all races. And to see David Gerban really starting to improve and find his feet is really nice to see. That is a big, big mistake there from Reinhard Koffler. As Lucas Mauron puts the Audi in P2. And again, we know once Mauron is near the front, the fireworks are going to ensue. 44.456 then for Florian Janitz. And that is a provisional P1. Again, we can't get too excited because it could get deleted. Times do tend to get removed. How you doing, Richard? You all good? KTM is never a pole car. Well, you're about to eat those words, I think. The KTMs are looking very, very swish indeed. Is that Glock? No, Glock was in the session previous. Christopher Rink across the line, P11 for the BMW. We're just waiting for one more time to be posted. And I believe it's actually, no, it's not. Tregurtha's 7th. Where's Ben Green? Ben Green 17th as it stands. Lucas Mauron, oh, hello, purple in the middle sector. And there is no messing around here for Lucas Mauron. The Swiss Brazilian. What a combination that is, by the way. Who runs off a little bit wide there. 2 wheels on a curb. I think he will be okay. Loves the track limit abuse, does Lucas Mauron, though. He's very much on the limit all the time. There's no off button for Lucas. Across the line, he's P1. There we go. And it's by 3.5 tenths. So I'm not going to get too excited because I'm wondering if that time might be deleted. But if it isn't deleted, that is an absolutely sensational time from Mauron. And he really has thrown down a marker here. Salonen is green. And I think Salonen is the only driver to yet get a time in, actually. He's the 19th driver that we're waiting for. Across the line then for the CV Performance driver, the number 84. Oh, P4! Straight out off the bat, up to P4, and actually his time's been deleted. So his time has actually been removed. It's down to P8 then. So his previous time is down to P8. Tregurtha is 33.5 seconds off the pace, which is good news for Ben Green. But Ben Green 8.7 off the pace himself. So the 2 championship contenders, with only 5 minutes to go, have actually put some pressure on themselves, although Ben Green then puts it up onto the front row. He is just shy of a 1/10 of a second off of pole position. We've then got Reinhard Koffler, I think he's put himself back up to 3rd. Mauron then up to 4th position, so his time was indeed removed. So Mauron now into 4th position. So we're going to watch Michael Schrey come across the line. Again, these are big weekend as he P6 for Michael Schrey with 5 minutes remaining on the clock. Nico Verdonk, everybody's favourite Belgian, through that final chicane here at Assen. Hugs it to the right-hand side. He's going to pick up a P1. Nico Verdonk then, who was the fastest yesterday in free practice 1, well, as it stands in Q1, he is the fastest here. Will that time stand though? Again, lots of times being deleted. But as it stands, we've got a Toyota and a KTM front row. And well, I think that's going to make all of the neutral fans a very, very happy people indeed. So Salonen then is on a green, which means he's gone fastest of himself. Not overall, it would be purple if it was overall. Oh, no, that's a run wide again. So I'm wondering if that is where people are really making their mistakes and losing their time. But Salonen across the line, it's going to be a good time, as Tregurtha is finally on a fast one, I think. So Matthias moves up to P6 then in the AMG. Again, if that time stands. Nico Verdonk's time is going to stand here, ladies and gentlemen, so there's nothing wrong there at all. The number 85 car then has just had a cancellation as well, so Tregurtha has just had their time taken away again. You've got to be careful here because Tregurtha is currently in P19. This is great news for Ben Green. This is not good news for Will Tregurtha. Ben Green then 2/10 now off of pole as he momentarily went into second, but there it is. Tregurtha finally getting a lap time in of representative pace. Is it going to stick around though? That's the question. He's already had 2 laps removed this session. Is he going to be able to keep that last one though? That's the big question here. There's Nico Verdonk then, he's gone purple through the middle sector already. Is the quickest out there right now by nearly 2.5 tenths of a second, and Tregurtha's time has been removed. So Will Tregurtha is 19th as it stands across the line there for Nico Verdonk. Is it an improvement? No, it's not. Reinhard Koffler, here we go, P4 currently. Reinhard Koffler is very quick through the middle sector around the final couple of corners here, then up towards that final chicane. He's well within track limits here, and the KTM Expo is looking very sassy indeed. Through the chicane we come, still 2 minutes 40 seconds to go, plenty of time to get more lap times in. Across the line we go. Does Reinhard Koffler do it? It's P2. So onto the front row of the grid once again. It's 4 thousandths of a second. It's absolutely nothing. As Tregurtha will be feeling the pressure. He will be having his engineer in his ear telling him you've got to get a time in. Sherban then, green through sector number 1, blue in sector number 2. So I'm not too sure how fast this will be entirely. He is, where is Sherban actually in the grand scale of things? 15th as it stands, 1.8 seconds off of the pace. It looks like Salonen has just moved up to P5 again, if that time sticks around. And it doesn't. Salonen's time's been deleted, so he's P15. Tregurtha, green here. And he's got 2 more attempts, I think. He's going to be okay to get 2 more attempts in, but oh, look at the snap oversteer there. Great recovery, would have lost a little bit of time. Looks cool, not quick. Across the line we go then for Tregurtha. It's P5, not good enough for him. But is it a banker time? Is it a time that he can work with? That's the question. We'll see him where he runs wide. No, he completely misses the apex there. So that's a problem. So there's a lot of time in the lap to find. We saw a mistake in the final couple of corners as well. So Tregurtha's got a lot of time in the bank, but the time is going to stand. So P5 then currently for Tregurtha with 1 minute 25 seconds left on the clock. So should get 2 lap times indeed. Ben Green currently in 3rd. He's the championship leader. And then we've got Tregurtha, who's 2nd in the championship, is in P5. Michael Schrey is P7. He is currently 3rd in the championship. It is 4 thousandths of a second separating the Toyota and indeed the KTM. As we're watching an Audi, well, again, it's like a very happy dog there, chasing its tail. And then the tail became the head, and the head became the tail. Sophie Hoffman keeps the car going the right way though, all good. I don't think Van der Sloot would have lost too much time there either. But here we go now. Now is where it gets frantic here. Moritz Lerner, one of the race room gang, in P11 as it stands. Salonen is about to go faster, I think. Oh, it's P10. If that time stands, Salonen's had every lap time apart from his first taken away from him. So it's all about whether it sticks around here. Lerner on Twitter last night posted that right at the death of free practice 2, they found a setup that is really going to help them this weekend, and he feels really, really quick. So whether or not that's going to come into fruition here or not, we're going to find out. He's going very fast here, though, through Sector 1 and Sector 2, keeping it within the mayo and the mustard, as we've got 8 seconds left on the clock. I don't think he's quite going to cross the line in time here. The checker flag comes out. No, he's not. So this is qualifying over for Lerner. What time are you posting? It's P10. It's only good enough for P10, gains 2 spots. Ben Green across the line, that's his last opportunity as well. It's going to be no better than P3. He has improved. He has improved. A little bit of insurance from anyone behind. We've got Florian Janitz then, who's currently P4. Can he, oh, that's track limits, I think. Can he potentially get ahead of Ben Green if that was indeed allowed through the final chicane? It's very slow. Yeah, went very wide on entry, so not quite going to work out. Stefan Cox moves up to P13 then in the other Toyota. But as it stands, it is going to be a Toyota on pole position. Salonen is still on a lap time here. Yes, they are. Tregurtha still out on a lap time. We haven't got the relative at the bottom of our screen. But Salonen here, green, currently finds themselves in P16. Again, every single lap time is being removed here, apart from the first one they posted. So the track limits for the AMG has been a bit of a problem as we come then around the final chicane. And I think we're going to see a lot of 5-second penalties given during this race today. Across the line then for Matthias. Does Matthias improve? It is good enough for 7th. Again, if that time stays, who knows? We don't really know. It could be deleted. Has he finally got a time in that he could be pretty happy with? That's the question. And no, it's not. It's been removed again. So Salonen has just been all over the place in terms of lap times, in terms of track limits, should I say, as Tregurtha in the background is going quick through the final chicane. And we're not actually looking on board here, but how quick was he? Across the line he goes, it's not going to be an improvement. So it is only P5 then for Will Tregurtha. Huge news for Ben Green. He's 2 spots up ahead of his championship rival. But I'll tell you what, story of the day is Nico Verdonk, everyone's favourite Belgian by only 4 thousandths of a second, has taken pole position from Reinhard Koffler. Koffler, of course, coming in to replace Kraehamer for the weekend. Reinhard Koffler was a full-time driver last season in the KTM outfit. This season, he's been given another chance, and boy, has he taken it. Great stuff. So there you have it. We're in the Netherlands, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're in the Netherlands or in Belgium, you know that chips in the morning is absolutely what you go for breakfast. There's the number 10, then it is indeed Ben Green, who will take 3rd position. He will be on the 2nd row of the grid for this afternoon's race, which will be at 3:10 p.m. local time, 2:10 p.m. UK time. There's Reinhard Koffler then on the front row in that KTM. The KTMs look stunning this weekend. They look quick. But it's pole position for everybody's favourite Belgian. It's Nico Verdonk. We will see you later on, ladies and gentlemen, for the race. Make sure that you indeed have set notifications on for the DTM YouTube channel. Oh, cannot wait.
Mercedes verloopt op naar de 5e plaats van Dandelholm met de Audi. De eerste Audi Schrijf verloopt op de 7e plaats. 8e is het Prima. Dan Oeverhout, waarvan we dachten dat hij goed kwam, maar Bangkok Motorsport BMW op 18e van de seconde. Eerst op de seconde, dus de eerste piek eigenlijk in de seconde, ja, niet helemaal. Dus